Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Michael from Hallowed Thrills back with another video, and today we are at Six Flags Great Adventure, my first trip ever out here, and is the first time that I have been at a theme park that is fully maskless since March of last year. So this is an amazing occasion, but I'm here for three reasons, and three reasons only. I'm going to get my first ride ever on Kingda Ka and El Toro, and I'm also going to check out some of that construction and some of that testing for Jersey Devil, because I am super excited for that coaster. If you guys didn't see in my last video, extremely excited for that, so I really want to see it in person, in action. So let's head into the video. And what better place to start our day than here at El Toro. So I just got off El Toro and oh my god, holy shit. As you can see by my hair, that was a wild ride. My voice is already shot after the first coaster. But that is a whole different beast, man. That is an amazing wood coaster. It is a completely wood coaster, probably the fastest wood coaster I have ever been on. Completely blows any coaster out of the water as far as speed that I've been on, until later when we go on Kingda Ka. But that thing was moving. And like the turns on that, it's the speeds that you're at just sucks you down, and then you get to the top of the hill and it launches you out. It's insane. It's really hard to describe the feeling that you have when you're on that coaster, but it's something I've never experienced before, and it's definitely worth a ride if you're in the area. It's amazing. So as we are on our way walking around the rest of the park, heading to our next stop, I'd just like to talk about the park, because honestly this is my first time here, like I said, and this park is actually very close to my house. I've never actually been here, which is really weird that I've never done that, but there are 13 different coasters here, and most of them are either copies or, like El Toro and Kingda Ka, one of a kind, and only available here at Six Flags Great Adventure. So just this park is just so cool so far that I've seen, and as we're walking through this area right here, they even have like a tiny little like animal enclosures in here. So we have like a sea lion right to the left of us. Oh, he's swimming. And there he is, Mr. Sea Lion.
Imagine they think we're the ones in the cage.
Yeah. And one of the main reasons why I was able to come out here today is because the season passes right now for this park are literally next to nothing for some reason. After taxes and fees, my season pass for the entire year, including their haunt event, little tidbit there, I might be coming back here for that, but including their haunt event, it's $75 after fees and everything, which is outstanding for the level of park that this is. And you can see right over there at the hill peeking out, that is our next stop, Kingda Ka. Huh, that doesn't have me worried at all. On occasion, Kingda Ka's train will not travel over the hill. This is a normal occurrence, and is designed to safely roll back and reset. I don't know if that really makes me feel okay about this. And we have made it. Kingda Ka, and then right over there is Zumanjaro Drop of Doom. I might hit that right after, to be honest, but Kingda Ka is our next stop. So, just got off of Kingda Ka, and I'm gonna be honest, it's a little underwhelming. I went into that thinking, oh, this is gonna be super intense, but between Kingda Ka and El Toro, I think El Toro is definitely more intense between the two of them. I mean, 128 mile an hour launch on Kingda Ka is intense, and the whole hill is intense, but it's just the only thing that was really like suspenseful for me on the entire ride was the crest of that hill. You feel like you're up there for so long getting to the crest of that hill that by the time you get down you start plummeting back to earth. It's one of a kind, but between the two, I think El Toro takes the cake. Between El Toro and Kingda Ka, definitely the one I'd rather go on. And honestly, the waits so far today between El Toro and Kingda Ka haven't been that bad. El Toro was maybe a 10-minute wait, and Kingda Ka posted 35, exactly 35, so I expected it to be a lot more crowded here today, especially for being a Saturday. So we just had a little bit of lunch, and now, since I finished both the rides that I set out to go on today, we're going to do a little bit of look around. I believe we're going to go on Nitro next, which is, I believe it's a B&M sit-down coaster, so that should be something I'm a little bit more used to. But it should be a good ride, and then we're gonna see if we can find the construction for Jersey Devil next, because it's somewhere over here like I've seen on a couple signs. And there it is. You can see right here, as we're actually right by Nitro, as it's right there, we have Jersey Devil Barbecue, and then directly across from it, the hill for the new Jersey Devil coaster. The RMC Raptor single rail coaster, the tallest, longest, and fastest single rail coaster in the world. It has been doing testing, like I said in my previous video, but I have not seen it run at all today, so I don't know if they're testing it today. So, just got off of Nitro. Nitro is a B&M Hyper, not a B&M sit-down. I thought it was a B&M sit-down, but it's actually a B&M Hyper. It is very similar to Candemonium over at Hershey Park, and also Mako over at SeaWorld Orlando. And honestly, I've been on all three of those, now Nitro being the third, and between the three, I honestly would pick Nitro over the other two, just because this coaster is just so much different. It's so different. The elements are completely different than the other two that I've been on. They have like massive bank turns that turn you around. They have a toilet bowl turn that gets you towards the station, and then you have a whole bunch of bunny hills. It's completely different than the other two that I've been on, and it's honestly just better and much longer ride than the other two. So I would have to go with Nitro being the best out of the three B&M Hypers I've been on. And that's as much zoom as I can get for the Jersey Devil coaster. And as we were on Nitro, it did start to test, so we will be able to see some testing for it. The sign you can see peering right through the trees over there looks amazing. Looks almost exactly as the barbecue sign. So you can use that to your imagination on how it looks, but the gears on the hill are moving, which means that this ride is testing. So hopefully we can see it test. Oh, it stopped on the hill. I don't know what's going on. This is why we do testing, but I think this is kind of a safety feature that happens on these RMC Raptors, is that they do stop a little bit on this hill and wait for the other cars throughout the rest of the track to keep moving on before it continues. Alright, we are finally back up after a little bit there. It's heading up the hill. We will be able to see the two stalls that it does have, but we won't be able to see the little toilet bowl turn. There it goes. And let's see if we can get the two stalls. There it goes to the one stall. That is so cool, man. And it just sounds and looks so smooth. And back through the second stall. That is so cool, man. I cannot wait until this attraction opens. And I will hopefully be here when they finally announce that it's opening, and be here for opening day if I am available to. We're at the Jersey Devil Barbecue, and we're gonna check out the menu for this. So they got a hot burger, wings of fire, cauliflower bites, just a bunch of like hot sauce and jalapeno and pepper flavored stuff, but also just a normal old barbecue. Looks like a pretty good menu. Maybe I'll come back here. We got a little bit of a better view here, and we can actually see the toilet bowl turn. It's going up the hill now.
Down here.
Wow, look at that drop. There's the stall. Up into the toilet bowl. Down into the second stall / corkscrew. Yeah, this ride is something else, man. That is insane. And then there's the entrance to it, Jersey Devil Coaster, with a very, very terrifying looking devil statue in front of it. Like, that's weird. And then you can see the coaster's right there, and we're heading back up the lift hill. The tallest, fastest, and longest single rail coaster in the world. That is insane. And you can see the front of the cart has a little devil face on it. See if we can get it coming around. Yeah, just look at that little devil head on the front of the car. One of a kind, man, one of a kind. That's just what they do at this park. Alright, so we officially have gotten everything done that I wanted to get done today. We went on Kingda Ka, we went on El Toro, and we finally checked out the testing for Jersey Devil. So the lines are starting to get a little bit long here, so I think our day is about finished here, but we're gonna head on to one more specific ride here that is a little bit of a different ride system since I've been on before. And that would be Green Lantern, as Green Lantern is a stand-up coaster, and I have never been on a stand-up coaster. So we're gonna go check that out. I'll give my review and then we'll close out the video. There it is, our last stop of the day, Green Lantern. Let's see how it is. So we just got off of Green Lantern, stand-up coaster, first one ever, and probably going to be my last one ever. I can say without a doubt, stand-up coasters I do not like. My pelvis has been crushed. I just got done 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. My head just got battered back and forth. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of inversions. It was a cool coaster, but the roughness absolutely killed it for me. That is probably the roughest coaster I have ever been on in my entire life, and completely ruins the fact that there's so many really nice inversions in it. You just get battered back and forth throughout the entire ride. It just kills it. So we have just wrapped up our day here at Six Flags Great Adventure, my first trip ever out here. It was a very hot day. The line started to get really long. We got on a total of 4 coasters today and got to see the Jersey Devil coaster testing, which was really awesome to see, and I cannot wait to be able to get up closer and actually be able to ride it, hopefully in a few months. I don't know, maybe we'll see if they announce an actual opening date for it. But out of all 4 coasters that I went on today, I think my favorite one is gonna have to be El Toro. Definitely my favorite coaster out of the day. Then maybe Nitro, then Kingda Ka, and then lastly, of course, Green Lantern. That was god-awful, man. But if you enjoyed, please make sure that you drop a like and also comment telling me if you've been out here or if you have been on any of the coasters here and what's your favorite. I'd really like to hear it. But as always, I've been Michael, and this has been Health Thrills, and I'll see you guys next time.